Joy McNally is a driven and career-focused Wall Street trader based in New York. She likes to plan everything, just like she planned to surprise his fiancé on his birthday by inviting all of their friends. Unfortunately, she was dumped by fiancé Mason in front of everybody.
I don't want to marry you, Joy.
Joy is distraught and takes spontaneous trips to Las Vegas with her best friend. When they settled in their hotel room, two men came, and they were so shocked. It was Jake and his best friend. They are not bad guys. They were given the same hotel room due to a computer error. The four of them went to see the hotel receptionist to clear up the misunderstanding. They end up receiving upgraded rooms and coupons to various clubs. It was clear from the beginning, Joy and Jake had the opposite of character. They would argue about simple things, but things changed when Joy accepted Jake's invitation to go party and drink together. They were enjoying it a little too much, so they ended up getting married. The next morning, they both agree that their marriage was a mistake. They planned to divorce. They fought again. Joy had enough of him, and she gave him a quarter before starting walking away. Jack uses a quarter in a slot machine, hitting a $3 million jackpot. He thought he could have it all by himself, but he forgot one thing.
We're married now, remember?
Joy reminds him that they are married, and consequently, she is entitled to half of the money. They return to New York, where they attempt to divorce. The judge orders that they must try to coexist for 6 months, while attending weekly counseling sessions with a marriage counselor before they may get a divorce. After 6 months of marriage counseling, if they decide to end their marriage, each spouse is entitled to receive half of the money. The judge will tie up the money in litigation if either party doesn't cooperate. During the initial time they live together, they have problems adjusting themselves as husband and wife. They have totally opposite ways of living: the bed, the bathroom arrangement, and the toilet seat. The newlyweds also come up with more clever ways to undermine one another, such as Jack telling Joy that their counseling appointment is canceled to demonstrate her lack of commitment, and Joy hosting a party and bringing girls over to seduce him. When Joy invites Jake's parents to have dinner at their place, it hits Jake's insecurities. His parents never thought that Jake would settle down. It was a positive vibe for Jake's parents when they learned that Jake is married. So, Jake made a pact with Joy to never tell his parents about their plan to divorce, because he doesn't want his parents to look down on him. This also made Jack think that he could also attack Joy's feeling personally by giving back Joy's ex-fiancé, Mason, her engagement ring back without Joy knowing. He also told him that Joy is going to be at a birthday party. Jake was hoping that Mason would come to the birthday party and Joy would still be in love with him, and then divorce Jake. However, at Joy's work retreat, they unexpectedly find themselves attracted to each other. Jack helps Joy loosen up and have fun. They develop a genuine friendship and start to connect on a deeper level. They also had their first dance as husband and wife.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Jack Fuller.
They realized that they are falling for each other. After returning from the retreat, it is time to go to the court to hear what the judge decides on the money. On the way to the hearing, Joy runs into Mason, and he tells her he wants her back. He says she is good enough for him and returns the engagement ring. Joy believes that Jack set her up with Mason so that she would cheat on him and divorced him. She turns away from Mason and enters the courtroom. After taxes, Joy's debts, and the money Jack spent on his new woodworking business, the judge decides to divide the remaining $1.4 million. Jack had a good feeling about his relationship with Joy, but Joy reveals to the judge that she does not want any of the money and offers Jack the engagement ring as she departs, telling him that she doesn't want to be with him. Jack was confused. According to Jack's parents, it appears that he and Joy are falling in love. He goes to look for her after realizing his mistake. Tipper informs Jack that she resigned her work and that no one is aware of her whereabouts. Jack believes she visited Fire Island in New York. She once told him that location is the only one where she feels completely happy. When Jack finds her, he makes another proposal, and she accepts.